back, everybody, to another Dragon Ball Super video. Going over more Fusion World reveals. We have Black. Finally, if you guys know me from playing Masters, I generally only play Black leaders. It's generally been my stick, just because the color itself is great. I find I also just like the characters, because they generally do a lot of the Xeno characters, a lot of the like the SS4 stuff. We're kind of getting that same thing a little bit with this color. A little bit. It's kind of weird how it kind of goes together. So, yeah, Son Goku. Man, this Black so far has seemed to be pretty interesting from the cards that I've actually looked at. So, leader here. This is the set leader that we have, which is Son Goku GT. They should have put SS4. I don't know why, but whatever. You awaken at 4, and on the side, activate main. You choose with one energy spent. You choose up to one of your battle cards, and it gets 10k until the end of your opponent's next turn. And if you remove an energy marker with the skill, it gets 15k instead. So the very cool thing about this whole archetype in Black is you're really doing a lot of manipulation with the energy marker. Which, if you guys know, you start the game with an energy marker. If you go second, from there, as soon as you use it, it's gone for the rest of the game. But in Black, you're going to be able to recur that card, and you get special effects if you have it or if you use it for particular skills. So we'll go through the archetype here, and I think this is going to be a very interesting color right out the gate. It's probably going to be, I would say, it might be the most popular color going in through set 3. We have an Oob. On play, if you remove the energy marker when you played this card, you draw 2 and discard a card, that's already really good. Pot of greed almost. But also being a 10k is also very valuable. Golden Great Ape Son Goku. If your leader is the Son Goku GT, you search top 5 for a card called Great Ape who gained intelligence and add it to your hand, and then place it right at the rest of the bottom of the deck. 3-drop 20k. Not super big on that stat line. It seems pretty weak. We have a Gine BR. Switch this card to rest mode, reveal the top card of your deck, and use up to 1 battle card with Saiyan and its special trait in a combo. Place for mech the rest at the bottom of the owner's deck. So this allows you to combo with a Saiyan card, which is pretty cool. It's essentially like drawing a card, but it's also used in the activate battle step. We have 1-drop Giru, which KOs a 1-drop. This is very interesting because this is like a green type of skill, is KOing, and sometimes I guess red as well. So it's very interesting that this color is kind of going to be, it's going to be manipulating a lot of different effects from other colors. We have this the Zunama, which if you remove a marker by this card's skill, you choose one of your opponent's battle cards and rest it. So now we're using yellow effects as well. Very toolboxy. A 1-drop Son Goku GT. If you have an energy marker, this card gains 5k during your turn. So now we have buffing. So this is a 1-drop 20k on your turn. Pretty powerful. 3-drop SR. This is the first SR we have, which is the Son Goku GT. Almost, it should be childhood, but whatever. On play, add the 1 card from your life to your hand. Then if you don't have an energy marker, you place an energy marker. So you can actually use the energy marker to play this card, and then since the energy marker is gone now, you can take a life and then play an energy marker. So you're basically getting an energy back, which is very good. There's also a 5k 25k power. It's a pretty powerful card there. 1-drop Childhood BR Goku that just draws a card. Good, pretty cool cantrip there. We have Goten. If you are attacking, if you have an energy marker, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, 2 or less, and KO it. So just more removal for having the energy marker, which is very cool. 3-drop Gohan. If you have the energy marker, when this card on play, you KO a 3 cost or less, so you have more KOing effects. This is a really good card here. 3-drop Chilled. When KO'd, if you have an energy marker, draw a card. That's okay. This is probably one of the weaker cards that we've seen so far. Atulo. On play, look at the top card of your deck and place it in the owner's. Place it back on the top or place it in the drop. Activate battle, switch this card to rest mode. If you have 2 or more cards in your combo area, draw a card. That's pretty cool. So it just allows you to get an extra card in your combo area and drawing a card, which is good. 1-drop Dr. Mew. For 1 energy, discard a card from your hand. If you don't have an energy marker, play up to 1 energy marker. So you sacrifice a card from hand to gain an energy marker to turn on your effects. It seems okay. This is a 10k as well, so I mean that's even if you don't play it, it's still, it's never dead. It's a good combo. 2-drop Trunks GT. If you have an energy marker, choose that's one of your opponent's battle cards, 2 or less, and return it to the owner's hand. I think the return to hand effects in this game, it's not as bad as what it is in Masters, because your opponent still has to play that card, right? Like, they can replay it again, or use this combo power, sure, but not having the ability of having that card already on board in a lot of cases actually hurts, because now your opponent has to either replay that card by using the energy, which is going to take up part of their turn, or they just have to combo it off or charge it, and now you kind of remove the card anyways. So obviously it's not as good as bottom decking, but it's still a good effect. We have another Trunks GT, which is looks like more adult Trunks. If you have, I think these are the same. I think these are the same age. He just looks more like a kid when he's not suit. He looks way more serious here. 3-drop 20k, 10k combo. If you have an energy marker, this card gets 10k. So this is very similar to the 1-drop Goku, but now this is a 30k instead of a 20k, which was what the 1-drop was. We have Dull Tucky. I've never seen this character before in my life. On play, draw 1, and then if you remove the energy marker with this card, play up to 1 Lude. Oh, this is the desert stuff in GT, I believe. Yeah, this plays out the Lude, whatever his name is. It's a giant like red robot thing. So you draw a card. If you remove the marker, you get to play out another 4 cost. That's pretty cool. Let's see what the 4 cost card is. Oh, cool. We have Bardock. We have our other SR. This card is very good. This card might actually be pretty expensive. The SPR out the gate. So when you use a card in a combo while this card's in a battle, you draw a card and switch it to active mode. So this is on offense or on defense. So if your opponent's swinging into this, you combo a card, you get to draw and restand it. But also just doing this on offense, you can swing, combo, draw, switch it to active mode, swing again. So you're swinging twice, once for 25, once for 20. It's really good. It's a really good card, and it's just cycling more cards from your deck. So this is a very, very powerful card. Being a 20k though is kind of for a 3-drop, but they had to make it, at least being able to be removed very easily because how strong it is. 2-drop Bardock BR while this card is in battle, and if you have 2 or more cards in your combo area, this card gets 10k. So this is essentially the concept of this is a 2-drop 40k at like base, right? So if you combo 2 cards from your hand, or both are 5ks, right? It goes up to 30. And then it'll instantly go to 40. So that's pretty cool. So getting an extra boost, I'd say this is a pretty powerful card. Definitely a fan of it. Bardock BR. Bardock, I guess, was in the Broly movie. So it's kind of odd. They could have made this a Bardock's crew card, honestly. Is the other guy Bardock's crew? He is Bardock's crew. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. Let's see what else we got. We have the Para brothers. If you remove the energy marker to play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and it can't attack during the next turn. That's pretty good. So you have like a lockdown effect, and that's any card. So that's good. 1-drop Pan. Top 5 for a Goku GT or a Trunks GT. Search out quite a bit of cards of that. That's not bad. Pan SR. On play, add 1 card from your life to your hand, and then when attacking, you tap 1, draw 1. Then if you remove an energy marker with this skill, bounce a 4 cost or less back to your opponent's hand. So it's not too bad. So this allows you to utilize the energy marker, bounce something back to your opponent's hand. 4 cost or less is pretty big. And then also drawing another card. So you're taking a card from life and drawing a card. So you're drawing 2 and bouncing something back. This is a very good card. This card got alternate art. I don't think I've ever seen it. Oh yeah, that's really cool. It's a really cool looking art. Big fan. That's a very good card. Piccolo GT just looks the exact same. We'll move on from that. Balla GT card. All right. Super combo. Bulma, 1-drop. Activate main for 3. Draw a card. Then if you don't have an energy marker, place 1 card in your energy marker. This card sucks. Yeah, 3 energy is not. No, we're gonna move on. This card's not very good. 3-drop Vegeta. We got the mustache Vegeta. That's probably the best reason why to play this card is because you got Vegeta mustache. Vegeta, another skillless. Okay, we'll move on from those. Not much to say about the skills card. 1-drop blocker, just because every color needs one technically. not to play, just, you know, for your bulk. 1-drop Hercule GT. On play, if you have an energy marker, add up to 1 non-Hercule card within the cost of 1 from your drop. So they printed Pilaf for black. See, you look at this card and you look at the Bulma that we went over, right? How can these cards cost the same amount of energy and this card is just way more value? This is basically, yeah, this is technically what Pilaf should have said, is adding a non-Pilaf card with Earthling. So this adds any 1-drop battle card. Or sorry, any 1-drop card. So you can also add extra cards back. That's pretty good. We have the Lude. This is a 4-drop 30k. Okay, so for that card, you're paying 3 energy to play out, to draw a card and then play out 30k. So that's not bad. Still, the skill stuff's just weird. Legic, 2-drop blocker at the end of the turn. If you have an energy marker, switch this card to active mode. I think it's one of the first. I don't remember seeing another 0k. Maybe we saw like one other 0k. Yeah, because the SRs both. Oh no, the Pan. No, both SRs I think are 5ks. So that's interesting. Okay. Blocker that restants itself. Not bad. Don't hate it. All right, we get to the extras cards. You have New Legend. Activate main if your leader is a Bardock. And a special trait, play up to 1 Bardock with enter cost of 5. So this plays out the SR from the starter deck, which I think is a double striker. That I know is a 0k. Activate main or battle for Spaceship of Hope. Add 1 card. Reveal the top 5. Add up to 1 card that includes GT and its card name. Add it to your hand. Place right at the bottom of the owner's deck in any order. It's pretty cool. 10 times command main, activate main. KO a choose one of your opponent's battle cards, cost 2 or less, and KO it. If you're moved in energy marker with the skill, choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards that cost 3 or less and KO them. That's really good. The fact you don't have to pay any extra energy for that, you just have to pay the energy marker. And considering you can get the energy markers back, that's not bad. That's a really good card. Solid. Black's got a lot of good stuff. Grade 8 who gain intelligence. This is the card you can search off of the 3-drop we showed off at the beginning of the video. Choose one of your opponent's, choose one of your battle cards and it gets 10k. Then if there's a card with energy cost of 4 or more and Saiyan in its special trait in the battle area, draw 1. So it's like a weird Gallic gun, like very heavy requirement for Gallic gun, but it's kind of the same concept. That's not bad. And we have the secret rare, which I think we'll show off the. We'll talk about the. Yeah, so this is the God rare, quote unquote. 4-drop 30k. When attacking, if you don't have an energy marker, place 1 energy marker. So this card just gives you an energy marker. Then if you have an energy marker, if your energy marker is removed from the game during this turn, draw 1. It's super good. It's a super good card. So these arts, you can look at. I mean, even like just like the first alt art is sick. The original one's very basic, but that's that's what they do with this. So you have this. This is crazy. And then they have this guy, which is even crazier. Man, black is a solid color, man. Black has a lot of good cards. And if I'm noticing, I think outside of the secret rare, outside of the SCR, and this Legic card, outside of these 2, and then the Bardock from the starter deck, I don't think they have another 0k, which is crazy. They have a lot of 10ks. So we're gonna have to do some dissecting of the black archetype, which we'll be doing a video for both Bardock and GT Goku. So initial thoughts: black's a toolboxy color, man. It does a little bit of everything, but it really needs to have the energy marker, which is important. If you don't have the energy marker, it's a little more difficult to get the maximum value out of your effects. So you do have some cards that allow you to replay and recycle the energy marker, which is really cool. So we'll have to see if it's actually broken or not. I'm sure it's gonna be really strong though. So let me know what you guys think of the color itself. I think my favorite card in this set, or sorry, not in the set, but in the color wave here. Like this Bardock's super strong. I think this Goku might be one of my favorites. Just being able to just replay an energy marker. A lot of these other cards everything just seems solid. This extra card's really strong. This is gonna be a really strong extra card to have. But I think it's just good. I think the archetype, both archetypes seem to receive a decent amount of support. So I look forward to playing black in in Fusion World at some point. So that will do it for the video. As always, like and subscribe. Again, let me know what you guys think of set 3 so far. If you guys are really excited to play black, if you're gonna play Bardock, if you're gonna play GT, we will be doing a kind of a tier list before the set drops. So to give everybody sort of just a solid opinion on what we think the format's going to be. So far, I think I've been pretty spot on with some of the say the hot takes, but some of the just like the non guaranteed things that we've done in some of the tier lists in the past. So we've been pretty spot on, I feel like. So but that will do it for the video. As always, thank you for the support, and I will be back with more Dragon Ball Super content for both Fusion World and Masters.